Hi, I'm Enchanting Nubianette. About a month ago, I made a video about two deceased models based in downtown Los Angeles, California. The news stories were eerie to me and so many people because both were young women of color, similar age range, early 30s, same profession, very stunning beauties. They lived within a mile of each other and were found deceased in their luxury apartments. Here's the details of these women. On Sunday, September 10th, 32-year-old Nicole Coates, an aspiring model, was found deceased in her downtown Los Angeles home, her luxury apartment. She had a thriving career and lived alone. Her mother, Sharon Coates, shared that Nicole was her only child. Her nickname was Nikki, so I will refer to her with both names. Now, 2 days prior, Nikki told her family that she had a date. She didn't give her family any other details. Now, Nikki Coates' family members attempted to communicate with her, and after several tries, there wasn't a response. A wellness check was made by the Los Angeles Police Department, LAPD. Nicole Coates' father, Guy Edwards Coates Jr., ran to her residence, feeling something was wrong. He called out his daughter's name and touched her arm, realizing she had transitions once he got there. Nikki Coates' mother, Sharon Coates, shared that her daughter's leg was in the air, as if she was kicking her assailant. The suspect covered Nicole Coates up before leaving. Nikki Coates was found in downtown Los Angeles at the 8th and Grand Apartments. Now, just recently, the medical examiner stated that Nicole Coates passed away from ethanol, a combination of alcohol and the white powder substance rhyming with candy cane, an overdose. In summary, this so-called expert stated that her transition was ruled accidental, caused by toxicity, and no foul play was suspected. I'm not saying that Nicole did or did not have this in her system, but her face was severely beaten. Again, a covering or blanket was on her. She did not cover herself. It proves Nicole was not alone. This information made me cringe because Nicole's relatives had no choice but to identify her by tattoos. I mentioned my opinion in the previous video. My theory is, since she was a model, the suspect purposely attacked Nikki's face because she was very beautiful and youthful. His anger was towards Nikki and perhaps women in general. The perpetrator demonstrated rage. At the time, the LAPD and her family believed that her passing appeared very suspicious. I still believe the events of Nikki's last night alive must be investigated further. Nikki's face was badly beaten. Her leg was in midair. Her body was covered up by someone. Why hasn't the coroner reported further on her facial wounds, the swelling and damages? So Nikki's interior, her stomach and internal organs were analyzed, but not her exterior. That seems quite odd. More relevant details must be obtained by another coroner. That's what I think. Now, the second similar tragedy, just 2 days later. On Tuesday, September 12th, 31-year-old Maleesa Mooney was found deceased. A welfare check was made by LAPD at 3:54 p.m. She was employed as a luxury real estate agent, art dealer, and fashion model. In August, she moved into her apartment. Maleesa Mooney lived alone in a high-rise apartment complex. Specifically, it's called the Sky at Bunker Hill in downtown South Figueroa, Los Angeles. Now, this is a resort-style living space with security. Now, Maleesa Mooney was stunning and exotic looking with Guyanese ancestry. Maleesa was unalived inside her apartment too. Interestingly enough, Maleesa's fridge, some clothes, her phone, and computer were missing from her apartment. Perhaps the suspect's information may be online profile with a picture, phone number, and messages were on there. I'm just speculating. But why in the world would her fridge be taken? That's very strange. And I believe LA detectives will definitely be able to retrieve all of the relevant details. It's not necessary for them to have the physical phone. I believe detectives can obtain warrants and communicate with her phone company carrier to get the digital data. A month later, or around the same day as Nikki's medical examiner's reports, new information was provided on Maleesa's case. Regarding Maleesa Mooney's cause of passing, it was ruled as homicidal violence. However, the office of the medical examiner listed in quotes, other significant conditions, end of quotes, regarding her passing away or transition. Everyone, after I made the first video, I learned shocking details about the case from Maleesa Mooney's sister's interview. Now, Jordan Pauline is a famous pop singer. She stated that Maleesa Mooney's body had to be placed back together at the mortuary. Everyone, I'm going to share very sensitive information. Maleesa was pregnant, maybe in the first trimester. She was excited about having a baby, and her boyfriend seemed excited to her sister and family too. Oddly enough, Maleesa's boyfriend and child's father wasn't questioned yet, weeks after this homicide. According to her sister, Maleesa had head trauma to her entire body from her head down to her feet, full of wounds, plus 2 broken ankles. It was surprising for Jordan Pauline and loved ones because she said police never told them about her sister's physical condition beforehand. They were just stunned. Now her case is still being investigated and no arrests have been made. I believe a suspect or suspects is still lurking around. The dangerous individual has a method of gaining access to women. So in both women's cases, these gorgeous professional women were brutalized, practically disfigured. Nicole Coates on Linda St. Clair shared on CBS News that both cases may be related. I believe the same. I'm still wondering what is shown on the victims' residences, CCTV and or camera footage. In my humble opinion, both families should invest in well-experienced private detectives and hire another medical examiner to provide a thorough report as well. I would never be satisfied with the information given. It's too vague and superficial. We need answers, and it's been over a month. More women are potential victims in California and maybe anywhere in the US. And please be careful of who you meet on dating apps, clubs, lounges, near your residences, in the public, and even in your workplace. This person is blending in our society as a healthy, full-functioning citizen. It's a wild wolf in sheep's clothing, a homicidal unaliver. A serial K rhymes with Miller. Again, my sincere condolences to Nicole Coates and Maleesa Mooney's family and loved ones. I truly hope the suspect is found quickly. Now, if you have information, please call the Los Angeles Police Tip Line at 213-996-4150. Please leave your comments below. I definitely would like to hear your feedback on this case as well. Remember to hit the notification button, like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a million, and stay safe wherever you are.